just quickly look. Oh, that, just look at it. Look at it. Hey up guys, thanks for clicking on the channel. If you haven't already guys, please go and click that subscribe button. That will massively help us out. I really want to get to that 1,000 subscribers this year. It'd be freaking awesome. I've got 30,000 followers between all the social platforms, but YouTube I've only got 300, so what's going on there? White copies. Let's go and check out that 35-foot low loader for Aztec Group. Righto guys, I've been trying not to interfere with the lads too much because we've just got too much going on at the moment. I don't want to bug them and pest them with the camera. The lads have got the cross members all welded in, got the step cross member in. That's where the wood comes up to and then hops up to a checker plate floor. One side rail on, that'll be welded on tomorrow. It's only tacked on at the moment. Larger cross members where the timbers meet. So we've got more of a base for the screws to go into. Got the stepped steering section. That all need plating in once the 6mm chassis plates turn up. It's going all right at the moment. British steel. Wonder how British it actually is. See here we've got a 20mm piece of steel and a 3mm piece of steel. That basically raises our side rail up to 23mm above the cross member, and that gives us our perfect height for the 27mm timber which comes on, and that will end up being 5mm above the side rail. Easy stuff. Here's Rusty, look. Hello my Rust. You need a haircut, girl, don't you? Tomorrow, not tomorrow, Thursday, I think you're booked in for. That'll be fun, won't it? This is coming on well. So on here we've actually had to have our own specially made suspension hangers. So normally these are 430mm from there to there. That's what we call the equalizer centers. These have gone to now 630mm. So this is the stepped hanger, which we've had specially built by Disc Tag, and I think they've actually added them to their parts now because they were like, what the hell is this for? So that'll be good. Basically we usually run our axle centers on 1360mm apart, and on this one we're going 1540 just because it's 35 foot as a low loader. It's going to be taking quite a bit of weight. We wanted to spread the axles out and let them do the work rather than letting the trailer take most of the weight. So we'll see how it turns out. First one we've done like it. I'm not sure if I've got the drawings 100%, but we'll make it work nevertheless. We've got our normal tie down points for putting them on the lorries. So that shape there is perfect for the double pinned or the double hook ratchet strap, or one ratchet strap, or a chain. 3 different options on one part there basically. What else have we got in here? We've got our air tank brackets, got the drawbar connection point with a 50mm solid pin through there, and the outer wings just to give it a bit more bracing. What else have we got going on? Lads have got the headboard on. Hello. This section here is a lot longer, or taller, should we say, than our normal. This is to allow for hydraulic drawbar suspension. This is going to allow the drawbar to pivot a lot more up and down. This is basically so you can actually raise the back end of the trailer up. Say your ramps go into the earth or into a track on uneven ground and you can't lift the ramps up because they've gone in the ground too much. You can actually lower the front of the trailer on the drawbar and lift the back end of the trailer up, which will be bloody fantastic, to be honest. Cool little extra, expensive extra, but neat. First time we've ever done this, so I'm expecting good stuff, good results. Next 3 trailers have got this on. So what else have we got going on here? We have got outriggers to put all the way down through the side rail. We've got the wheel arch cutouts to put in and work out exactly where the wheels are going to be. We've got aluminium timber bolster slots to put in here. We've got storage on that side to hold all the log bolsters. We're even going to put a aluminium cross member in where the log bolsters are, so when they grab the logs they don't damage the floor of the trailer. That's all going to be stored on here somewhere. I've got an idea and I've done the drawings. It should work out alright. We've got bucket panels up the front here with Aztec Group's logo cut into it. We've got marker boards on the front here which have LED lights built into them, so we've got to put plugs into the headboard, plug them in, run wires down to all the junction boxes. 4 of, because there'll be some on the back of the ramps as well. Got a lot going on this thing. We need to put the angle irons down through the middle to take the checker plate catwalk. I think we've got 8 chaining down points on the top with like the D-rings built into them. Yeah, a lot of stuff on here. Got hydraulic front lift axle to put on here as well. We won't do that one until the axle comes, so we can work out exactly where the chains pull the axle up directly from above. Going well, going well. Happy with progress. And we've got another 33 footer being started. We've got the beaver tail sections already built. Got the steer section already cut with a 45 mitre on. So that chassis is pretty much ready to be put together. Hang-ins are here for all the suspension. It's ready to go, really. Got a 31-foot flatbed going through here for company down in Cornwall. The next one about ready to be started here. Look at this trailer. I don't know why or what it is I like about them so much, but I think it's because mainly I design them, I think about them, and then I see them come to life, and it just gives me a buzz every time they go through and get built. I just love it. If we can get up on top of here without causing an accident. Whoa. That one there's 33 foot. Extra couple foot makes all the difference. There's a lot of steel work. See the step chassis, how that works. The chaining down points, the log bolsters, the light brackets, the mud guards, the cross members, the hang-ins underneath. There's 4 bars under this checker plate taking all the weight. All your crash bars underneath, toolbox holders, all the hydraulic cable runners underneath, the electric cables underneath, all the stitch welds on the checker plate flooring, the bracing in the centre for the hydraulic drawbar suspension, all the welding on the headboards, the swan neck allows all the water to flow off. There's just yeah. Here is the drawbar for the hydraulic drawbar suspension. We have a nice big flat plate here, the wear plate, as it goes up and down on the rams. There's some mountings being welded onto that section there. Look at that. Beauty. 10mm thick. Nice. Let's turn the factory off. Oh, that's a nice expensive box. UTV products. 322 floodlights, 90 watt. About 90 quid each, I believe. 6 more 445s, all wrapped up, ready for painting black. We don't worry about the backs on the tyres, we just worry about the tyres on the fronts, where everybody sees. Colour-coded rams as well, look at that. I might as well get this out and show you. Lift it up slightly. And then we've got the main sink area. Turn the water on. Wash your hands. Not sure what that button's for. I'm guessing it's automatically hot. I was thinking we're going to wire this into the lights, so as soon as the lights turn on, it's going to heat the water. So that's my plan, that's my theory. Someone tell me different if that's not going to work. And then fill it up with water from the top. I don't know, I think it'll be alright. Maybe. What do you reckon, Rust? The Handyman Extra. About 120 quid. Handy little thing. So we're just making a little platform for it off this crash rail with a plate going up with the 4 holes matching in the back of the little sink thing. Wash your hands here, and then fill it up through this side rail section. That's what's in my head anyway. Whether that will work or not, we will see probably tomorrow. Also guys, if you haven't already, please go and hit that subscribe button. Love to get this channel going up to 1,000 subs if we can. I don't know how I'm going to do it as a trailer manufacturer, but got to be a way. There's no one else really doing it like we're doing it. So go and hit that subscribe button for me. It will massively help me out. Right then, let's get this door shut down. That is the noisiest door in the world. Right. Okay guys, it's been a few weeks now since we've looked at Aztec's trailer. I mean, I've been looking at it all the time. I just can't get to do any filming on it. Been too busy, too worried about other things to be filming it all the time, and the lads just want to get on, so thought I'd just leave it until we get to the end point, and now I can show you the finished results. Now we're there, so let's check her out. She's on the 6080. I'll turn the radio off for copyright issues. So should we have a bit of a run through, see what we got on it? There she is. What a monster. Now if you've been following the socials at all, you'll see all the log bolsters and that we've had in here, just to make sure everything worked fine. Tested them. It actually works really well. I'll explain all that in a minute. But look at that. What a machine. How good is that? Took it to be weighed today, and I've got a few little tyre dust spots on it, so we'll get that washed off tomorrow and make it look smart for delivery. Come down here with me. Look at this. Hydraulic drawbar suspension. Absolutely epic. I think all trailers should have this on now we've done it. So you can actually control these rams on the spool on the tractor. Got 3 accumulators, which then allows the oil pressure back into the accumulators, which allows that bouncing effect. Positive and negative for the hydraulic drawbar suspension. Lift axle on the yellow, rear steer on the green. Positive on the blue is your ramps. The blue with the yellow cable tie, the yellow one. The white one is the return for your ramps. All the usual fancies. Got the stainless steel pipe holder. We've got the work light socket on here, so that's just straight into the D3 pin, which operates the 6 spotlights. Obviously we've got 6 on there. One just behind the toolbox here, one just behind the back axle, and then one up on the ramp here, and then the same on the other side. Look at these are a nice little touch. Reflective marker panels with LED lights inbuilt to them. Took a little bit of wiring, all 4 of them, and then these go into a separate D plug, which is there. so we can unplug them. Little feature we've had to put on, because it's going on Unimog, they don't pump out 12 volts out the back of the Mog, so this little device here should transfer the volts from whatever the Mog's putting out, and it should tell it it's got 12 volts, so it'll be able to run all the indicators and LED lights on here through that box. Anyone does end up fitting one of these, because they've got a Unimog, there is an inlet and an outlet. It's not very clear, but it is there, and that makes all the difference. So coming round to the side, we've got the Raptored bucket panels with obviously the cutout logo and chevron marker tape behind that bit just to light that up. The normal stowaway ladder. We have the orange tie down points in the bed. Of course we do. Rated for 8 ton a piece, I believe. Oh, the paint stuck that one down. Oh god, that needs a hammer. Orange outriggers. Hello, my phone's ringing. Ah, the boss is ringing. Should we see what she's got to say? Hello, Albows, you're live on YouTube. Please don't swear.
Oh!
Twin stainless steel chain boxes. That's all the bolts for the log bolsters. And then that's just the cable for the sink. They lads can deal with that. Nice. A tray just to store a chainsaw if they need to, chuck a bungee over. There's a little slot here which marries up with the holes along the front. Drain holes, of course. See how wide apart these wheels are? Now, I pulled this earlier and it followed me absolutely perfectly, especially with the rear steer and axle. Got the high-vis orange marker tape on the wheels. That's just our little stamp, isn't it? And then the orange hubs as well, just to break that apart. Come down under here then, and we've got our standard ramp spools with a little diagram there just to explain what we've got to do. Chew! Oh, bless you. Oh, bless me. Sorry, Rusty. Scared you there, didn't I? I'm going to be sneezing now. Normal setup on the back then, but we've obviously included the rear marker panels with the lights on this one. The first time we've ever done this, we had to take a little section out of the ramps so that that can slide through. It won't affect any of the strength, because I see a lot of the manufacturers that aren't even bothering with any bracing here at all, let alone a full leg right across, sorry, and the second one that side. I've been seeing trailers built with just a little leg there and that's it. Well, frickin' hell, that doesn't make any sense to me, but there we go. The pulling chain, we all know what that's for now. You should have seen plenty of videos about the chain that helps to pull each ramp up or down, vice versa, however you want to see it. The big gussets down there to help if you ever catch them on the ground. So all of that is all plated up underneath, so that acts as a bit of a runner, and it is built out of 2 12mm plates, so that'll take out some tarmac if you ever caught that, to be honest. So do you remember the conversation about the 120mm box sections that carry the log bolsters earlier on in the video? We've built aluminium bolsters by ourselves. I thought, how hard can it be? We bought a new welder for the job that could weld aluminium, so we welded some up and made some of our own, and it actually turned out really good. I will, what's the word? Put a picture in here right now. How good do they look? And they all get stored in here, in this cozy little side section. So there's 12 bolsters in there, all tucked away quite neatly. And then the crossbars that I was on about then, when I was doing that weird thing with my arm, when the grab comes in and grabs the logs like that, it doesn't have to catch the floor. It can stay 100mm off the floor and not damage the floor. So all of they stay in, locked away in here. Nice. Handy, easy little feature. Real smart. I'm gonna flick the lights on and I'll turn the lights off in the workshop. The dynamic indicators on the back. So I'm just going to push the rams up very slightly, just to put the pressure back into the ram so they're all the way up. Unclip that one, put him back on the clip. Then it's just a shake of lowering them down, and then that chain will pull the other one. And then whack it into float. So then that allows a lot of movement for the rams to move. Now, so the drawbar is sucked in at the moment, which is keeping these legs about 150 mil off the floor, which is ideal, but that might be a little bit too much. So what we can do now is jump back into the cab and pump the rams on the headboard, on the drawbar, so that the back of the trailer comes down a little bit if we need to. Obviously anything heavy is going to go down and push that down anyway when it takes the play out of the back suspension there, but we can do that in a minute. So I've just raised the drawbar up. The trailer's sat a little bit proud on the front. It's almost sloped downwards. The feet are touching the floor, and we have a perfect continuous slope up the ramps, up the beaver tail, and onto the flatbed. Rusty's going to perform the check. Say if you've got a lot of weight up on the bed, and any normal trailer, you really struggle to get the ramps out the ground without being at two places at one time. So usually you need to be in the tractor cab moving forward and operating this lever at the same time. Whereas now if my ramps are in the ground, I can hop back in the tractor cab, suck the drawbar rams in, and we now have our ramp feet miles off the ground, and then we can just raise them up like normal. And the other one will pull the other one up. So there we have it, Aztec's brand new 35-foot absolutely crazy spec low loader plant trailer cum forestry transporter mover, whatever you want to call it, but that's what that is, and it is freaking awesome. Next on the list, load her up and send her up to Kent. That's happening in the morning. We will see you then. Whoa! You're at a funny angle.
Shit! What's going on?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about the ramp. Need the trucker tin measuring stick. What
the fuck is going on down here?
Jesus Christ! I don't know if that's supposed to be happening.
Will it go on top of it?
What, the forage wagon?
Yeah. We're off, boy. On and loaded. See you later, boss. Tones. Cheers, boss man. Off to Kent it goes. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this video. It's been a bit of a long-winded one, I know, but we got there in the end, and I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with this build, to be honest. And a massive thank you to Adam for letting me just take the reins of this one. Whew. Right, on to the next one. Cheers, guys.